Hey everybody, how you all doing today? Hope you're really well. It's Yasmin here, having a coffee, still in this idyllic location. Can't really see because of the light, because of the sunshine, but it's very nice, very nice. So I've just done my chanting, which was beautiful. We had about just over 60 people. People still keep asking, how do I find the chanting? So we do the chanting every day, Monday to Friday, at 10:30 a.m. London time. So I'm in France now, so that's 11:30 a.m. French time. But if you go to timeanddate.com and you put in 10:30 a.m. London time, you can find out what time that is where you are. I think in Australia, at least on the East Coast, I think it's 7:30 p.m. And everybody's welcome. We chant for 20 minutes to the goddess Kali. It's free, of course. And I have to say, I think along with these Facebook Lives, it's really helped me. You know, it's Kali is the goddess who destroys fear. And obviously there's a lot of fear around, and we all go through waves of fear. Sometimes people say things that make us get scared. And actually what I wanted to do today is I'm going to do a card reading. But I also wanted to read you something, which I kind of opened to magically the other day. It's from a book that's called Connect with the Divine. And it's actually a collection of discourses given by my teacher in India, Sri Shakti Narayani Amma, who I just can't seem to quit. I've been going for like 14 years. And, you know, I think, you know, having a teacher, one really good thing, apart from all the learning that you get, is it keeps you humble, you know, and it's so important to be humble. Anyway, so I was wanting a bit of advice about something I was kind of slightly freaking out about. And I opened the book just like that. And initially I went to the bit that I'm going to read to you. And then I went to the chapter. So actually, let me just read you a little bit, okay? So this is for you if you're scared of something, okay? Whatever you're scared of, this is for you if you're scared about money or about the virus, or scared for someone's health or the health of someone you love, or your own health, or, you know, that we're never going to come out of the pandemic, or whatever you're scared of. Here's some advice, okay? Especially if you're scared because you think you messed something up. I'm just putting my reading glasses over my sunglasses because it is quite bright. I won't read all of it, but I'll read a good chunk and then I'll do a card. So, acceptance, the path forward. You cannot do anything about yesterday, nor can you do anything about tomorrow. Today is the day. And that's kind of extra interesting because I've just been reading The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And that's basically what he says. You know, can't do anything about yesterday, nor can you do anything about tomorrow. Today is the day. All right, so there's just a bit that there's a particular bit I wanted to read everyone. Yeah, here we are. So it's from my teacher, Sri Shakti Narayani Amma. As Amma told you before, when you pray to the divine for your challenges or suffering, don't just think about your worries or suffering in your mind. That means you are not praying to the divine. You are just thinking of your problems. When you go through some sufferings or challenges, and when you're on the path of devotion, just try to think of the divine. You need not think of your problems. When you think of your problems, it won't allow you to concentrate on the divine. It allows you to feel more pain. Anyway, the pain is already there. And by thinking of that pain again and again, it will trigger more. It's not going to come down. Okay, so that makes sense, doesn't it? So how does the divine create this world? By Sankalpa. What does Sankalpa mean? Just by thinking of certain things, they will materialize in this world. When you attain the state of oneness, then you'll also have the ability to have Sankalpa, to create, to materialize the things that you want, or to take away the things that you don't want. So there you go. I just wanted to share that today because I found it particularly useful. And, you know, someone was saying they woke up chanting this morning. I mean, the thing is that, you know, chanting is one way to achieve oneness. Because when you do repetitive chanting, Sanskrit chanting, for example, you kind of float off. Someone was saying to me the other day they were having trouble remembering the words of a particular mantra, and they felt they couldn't just lose the mantra and lose themselves. So sometimes it's a matter of practice. Sometimes it helps to know what it means, what you're chanting, what it means. And, you know, and that's the time where if you sort of chant with devotion, which is love of God or goddess, you know, and hold the intention, the Sankalpa, for something to, you know, make it happen or take it away, well, that's the key. It's all there. It's all there. So there you go. All right, so I'm going to have to... Let me see. What was the title of the book, says Karen. Okay, it's called... I actually don't know if it's available anywhere. You can look online. I think you have to go to India to get this book. It's called Connect with the Divine. It's volume 4. There's about 7 or 8 volumes. And what it is that... So Amma here is a teacher in India, and Amma has allowed someone to record all the discourses that Amma gives, and then just to transcribe them. So they're just transcribed discourses. And you know, sometimes when I'm a bit worried, actually maybe I'll do this one in the next few days, devotion and rituals, because rituals are so fascinating, aren't they? And we do them for the new moon and the full moon in particular. So there you go. Karen wants to go to India. Yeah, well, India's an amazing place. So excuse my bedraggled hair, I had a swim already today. So who would like a card? Alicia says, can you please tell me if I was born in daylight savings time, what time do I use for my chart? Okay, so 99.99999% of software that works out your chart will account for daylight savings. So you just put in the actual time you were born. All right, so Chrissy says, I loved India card, please. Anything for you, Chrissy. This is your week. You are the woman of the week. All right, we're going to get a card for general guidance. Jillian says, so glad you're able to get away. Yeah, I was just explaining to a friend of mine today that, you know, I mean, pretty much it's no different to us being at home, being here. It's a house, you know, and as long as we don't go out and do anything stupid. Oh, here we go. It's an interesting card. Show the world the real you. So what does that mean to you, to show the world the real you? Let's have a look at, the card just jumped out, so we didn't really get any choice. Here we go. Yeah, we're pretty safe, and then where we're going after this, it's quite remote. So it really wasn't, I don't think it makes much difference us being here or there, apart from, you know, on the road, which we have to be careful of, you know. Connect with the Divine is the name of the book. People are asking what's the name of the book. Connect with the Divine. And so this is my teacher, Sri Shakti Narayani Amma in India. And I've been learning from Amma for about 14 years. And I'm going to write about it in my book eventually. So yeah, connect with the divine. Connect with the divine, volume 4. There we go. I saw the Augur Soul and Spirit mag with you on the cover. Yay! Thanks, Karen. All right. Oh my God, Marlene. It's terrible. Poor thing. Why don't you email me privately and I'll see if I can help you at all. No, I mean, I don't know if I can, but I'll try and bring you some comfort. Yasmin at yasminboland.com will get to me. Okay, so this card, show the world the real you. Okay, so if I was to show the world the real you, real me at the moment, I'm really happy to be here, but I'm nervous about being out of the safety of our house. And in a way, I think I need the chant that we're doing more than ever, because I'm scared of meeting someone, you know, who coughs all over me or whatever. So yeah, that's probably the real me right now. Yeah, Marlene, that's just, I mean, there are no words to explain that. All right, so this card brings the message from the cosmos that you need to detach a little from whatever situation you're asking about. So I think for me, the message is just focus on the divine and focus on how lucky I am to be here, you know. Someone might be keeping you at arm's length now, but it's no bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if change seems like a frightening prospect. So maybe, you know, like actually coming out of the house after 3 months is a bit, you know, like, oh. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what make you special. That was a mosquito trying to eat me. So my teacher in India, Amma, says you're allowed to kill mosquitoes because they're having such a horrible incarnation, they'll just come back and have a better incarnation. In a relationship, are you being too aloof or detached? Go ahead and be yourself in whatever is coming up for you. Be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. So that's an interesting one, and that works for me actually. You know, it's like Amma said in the book, just give your problems to the divine or your fears to the divine, and then just focus on the good things in your life. Don't lose the beauty and romance of life. You are too much in your head. Get in your heart. Like, I'm guilty of that sometimes. A friend needs you. Be there for them. That would be you, Marlene. Oh my God. The situation could take an unexpected turn. All right, so so Marlene, what you've been through is like beyond words. So sorry. I mean, I can't really do anything except maybe give you some practices. Yeah. And everybody is here for you to help you as well. All right, so on that note, there's a lot about moving on and letting go, isn't there, says Stella. Yeah, there is. And I suppose that's because, you know, in some ways we are all stuck in Groundhog Day, you know, and it's really easy to get stuck in negative ways of thinking, especially at this time. So if you know you're going through that, if you know that's what's happening for you right now, it's a strong message, and we keep getting that message. Louise says, I would love a card, please. We did a card. You can watch the replay and you'll get the card. So on that note, can you hear the cicadas? Let me just show you again where I am, if you can see it. You can't really see it because it's actually a really, really blue sky, but you can't see it. Can we do a chant for Marlene? Oh, now there's an idea. We can do a chant for Marlene. Shall we do a chant for Marlene? How's that, Marlene? That would actually help as well. So, and I can record this for you and send it to you as well. So let's do a chant for Marlene. Thank you, Monique. So the chant that we should probably do is to the goddess Durga. Okay? The goddess Durga. And it's Om Durgaye Namaha. Okay, and we'll do it 3 times. Om Durgaye Namaha. So Marlene, this is for you to bring you courage and strength, because that's what Durga does. Here we go. Om Durgaye Namaha. Om Durgaye Namaha. Om Durgaye Namaha. So, that was a beautiful idea, Monique. All right, so I will see you back this time tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. London time for the chanting, and 11:11 a.m. London time for the daily card. So remember, today, the next 24 hours, show the world the real you, and a butterfly just flew past. So hopefully that's a good vibe for transformation.